So this is part 2 of the mukbang. I would like to say that one thing's for sure is that in my belief system is that if I tell you something that is hurting me, and it is clear that it's hurting me, and you say, I'm sorry, I love you, blah, 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 but then revert back to it, you're not sorry, you never had any intention on fixing it, and you don't care or you don't respect me. People may disagree, but I'm saying, if you know, if I'm telling you and saying, hey, which did hurt me, and you're just like, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah,
it's like
and you do nothing,
over.
and you do nothing, goodbye, because you obviously had no intention on fixing it in the first place, if you're still doing it.
You gotta clean the wound, you gotta sew the wound up before you put a Band-Aid over it. Because once you take the Band-Aid off, it's healed. You know?
No, it's still, the scar is
still there.
But the
scar is still there, yeah. The scar is still there. But at least you took the time to clean it and fix it. Yes, the scar is still going to be there. Yes, you're still going to remember. But at least you're moving forward and trying to work it out. But like if you just put the Band-Aid over the wound and not clean it and not try to fix it, it's going to get worse and worse and worse.
I also think that the word fixing is like such a strong statement, because I don't really think that anything can really be fixed 100% back to the original type thing, because you will always have in the back of your mind that did hurt you. For example, like let's say you get into an argument with the person that you're with. It doesn't matter, you get into an argument with anybody and you're telling the person, oh, this hurt me, you know, blah, blah, blah. And the person is like, okay, I'm sorry. Such and such is this and that. They try to fix it. And it's like, but at the end of the day, that's still in the back of my head of what you did. It's never truly fixed. I don't think it would ever be truly fixed. But you're putting your trust in the person to not do it again. Or to, you know, be better, I guess. But it's not 100% because humans can never forget. Humans always remember everything. Even if they have bad memory, they still remember how you made them feel.
Yeah.
I want to talk about all these podcasts. I just don't know. Sometimes I just be ready to lose hope in my generation. Or the generation above me, the millennials. But then I'm like, you know what? Not all of us are like that. I just hate this society of just, I'm looking out for myself. And that's it. Like, it's just a very selfish, me society nowadays. It's so unfortunate.
Yeah,
but then again on the flip side, we're more in tune with our emotions, and we're more.
That's true.
We're more aware of certain toxic things that we were brought up on. So it's a little bit of both. It's like, I really can't explain it, but it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
It's like, it makes me like, yes, my generation, but then, oh my God, my generation. You know. Like, I do appreciate the awareness that, you know, just because a man cries doesn't mean that he's like a sissy or something.
Yeah.
Or, you know, it's not that much body shaming anymore. I mean, it's still a lot of body shaming, but we're getting better at that. And other stuff.
Yeah, that's a big topic. Men talking about how they feel. That is a very, very huge topic that is not discussed a lot. And I think that it should be discussed.
No, it is discussed a lot. Nowadays it is.
I mean,
it's discussed a lot now.
Maybe. But it needs to be discussed a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because, you know, some of these men think that ways to go, you should be tough and hide your emotions. And
I mean, you know, in some cases, it's understandable that, you know, some men had to grow up that way where they couldn't be emotional. The society didn't allow them to be emotional. And it's understandable.
that's true.
But it's, you know, it's a changed society, so there's no reason why men should not be in tune with their emotions. And I think that we also, as women, do have, well, me personally, you know, at some point when I was younger, I would be like, well, I don't like that he cries so much. It's so, like, men don't cry. Like, no, you can't think that. And it's not that I have a problem with men crying. It's more so like, yes, cry, get your emotions out, talk to me. Not a lot of men do that, but, you know, talk to me and then get your shit done. The crying that I was talking about, like, is the fact that you're crying, you're complaining, you're doing all this stuff and still not dealing with the shit. You're literally giving up. Like, that's the type of shit that I don't like. But I do think that it's important for men to, you know, be in tune, you know, with that. But I don't really want to talk about that because I'm not a man, so I can't really put my 2 cents. I'm just speaking on how I would want my significant other to be, like, how I want him to be, like, be able to come to me and talk about how he feels. Like,
yeah, I like that. That is, you know, what we should do. Come together, because we can't guess. We don't know what's going through your head. We're not mind readers.
And also, I think the important thing about having a father, like, you know, my dad always says that, you know, he's not going to sit here and, you know, complain or talk about his emotions. He's going to try to fix it. And he feels like there's something that needs to be fixed. And he's going to try to go fix it instead of, like, complaining about it or talking through it. And I think that you could do both. You know, show your emotions and fix it.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Me personally, I need to, you know, work on expressing my feelings, because I feel like it's not just, you know, men per se that, because some men, you know, they don't have a problem with talking about their feelings, and some men do. Same with women. Some women have a problem talking about their feelings, and some women don't. Me, I'm in the middle. Like, I don't mind talking about my feelings, but sometimes I just, you know, like to, you know, fix it and do it myself. And I need to, you know, reach out more and talk about my feelings more and how I'm feeling. But, yeah, this was a really good talk. And,
Wait, I'm not done. I gotta add something.
okay, I was just gonna add something. I need to clean. Can you give me something to drink too?
Girl, you are still on the video.
Huh?
Just talk to them. Talk to the people. That's very horrible that you did that. Anyway. You want a paper cup?
Yeah.
Am I in the camera? Don't show me.
But yeah, me and Suhaylah growing up together, you know, we had a really good relationship, but then noticed that a lot of times certain situations made us, you know.
I cannot get this. I should have got my tripod thing.
But knowing that the time that we spent apart for like almost 2 years made me realize that
you gotta get in the camera, girl.
I'm trying to. How did you catch up on the floor? It made me realize that, you know, this is my best friend, you know, and
what should we name this segment? It should be Bonnets and Talks. Bonnets and talks. No, because sometimes we don't wear bonnets though. We could do I don't know. Yeah, I think about this.
Especially remember. We're just playing. We wanted to have like a show.
YouTube.
It was called.
Well, this is our first video together on a YouTube channel. Let's get it. Peace. I think that should be it.
Peace.
I mean, if we got more to talk about, we could just come back and make a new video. All right. Bye, guys. I'm not editing anything. I'm just going to leave it like it is. Flaws and all.